Oh, welcome back to the channel once again, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Uh, uh, it's been one of those days, you guys. It's been one of those days. I don't know why, but I just feel so exhausted. I even went to bed super early last night, and I still feel exhausted. I took a nap when I got home from work. I feel exhausted. I feel like a zombie lately. What is the deal? I don't understand it. So, last night, I was laying on the couch. I was falling asleep. I look at my phone. I'm like, holy crap. It's only 8:22. I'm like, I'm already falling asleep at 8:20. What the hell? So I get up around 8:30. I go to bed. I fed the fish. I made sure Trapper and Mary Jane both got a treat. I gave Phoenix some food and wetted his tank down because he's got to have high moisture. And then I turned his nightlight on. I call it a nightlight, but it's a heat lamp to keep his tank warm during the night. Anyways, and I go to bed. I go in, I lay down, I toss and turn for about 20-30 minutes. Next thing I know, I'm out like a light. Just snoozing away, right? I wake up this morning. Yawning. I'm like, I slept. I overslept my alarm by 30 minutes. I went to bed. I was asleep by 9. I overslept my alarm by 30 minutes. And I woke up and I felt like I never went to sleep. I've been walking around like a zombie all day. And my boss is like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just tired. Anybody else go through this? Like, I just feel so exhausted. I don't get it. So today, I come home from work, I let Trapper out of his kennel, we do our normal routine, he goes out, runs around, goes potty, we come inside, he gets fed, we go back outside, he runs around, does his business, chases some quail in the yard, and then chase the dumb turkey out of the yard. I have this turkey that hangs out on my property, and he walks, it's actually a she. She walks the fence line back and forth and can't figure out how to get over the fence. So usually I run down there, and just me running down there is enough to scare her, and she jumps over the fence. And then a couple of days later, she's back in the yard again. She can't figure out how to get over the fence again. So I have to run down there and just kind of like wave my arms at her, and she jumps the fence. So anyways, I'm squirreling off my topic here. So today, take Trapper out. First thing, he does his business. We come inside. I fed him. We went back outside. He ran around, chased stuff around. And then we went inside, and I was like, okay, I could finally sit my butt down for 15 minutes and go over comments, because there was still a couple of comments that I haven't replied to from yesterday. And next thing I know, I'm waking up to Trapper sitting on my lap, because it was dark. It was about 15 minutes past dark. So, from the time I sat down on the couch to answer emails and comments, I fell asleep. And I was asleep for an hour and a half. And I wake up. and I'm yawning. I feel like I'm like, I don't understand it. I go through this like every couple of months where I feel like I sleep, but I just don't feel like I got the sleep, like I got actual rest. I don't understand it. But anyways, how you guys doing? I don't know. I had to say something about that because I just felt like I've been a zombie all day. I felt like this Sunday, and I slept most of the day Sunday. I don't know. I don't get it. My body needs something, and it's just not getting it, I guess. So anyways, off the subject of what I wanted to talk about. So, what was I even going to talk about? Squirrel. Oh my god. My brain is fried. Mary J, what are you doing, sissy? Okay, so I was going to talk about just a little bit about everything about what's going on right now. So, little work update. I'm still working. We're still grinding out work, getting stuff done. I spent the last Thursday, Friday, and Monday. Today I did other stuff, but I pretty much spent like 4 days of just organizing the shop, getting pallet racks set up so I can get pallets off of the floor and get them stored up where they need to go to clear out our room, because pretty much we're out of room. There's nowhere else to put anything. Now there's a pretty big section of the shop that's open now, which is nice because we still have a boat and a trailer to come into the shop. So, yeah, it'd be nice to have an empty shop. Although it's just going to get filled up with the boat and trailer and forklift and all the junk. But I feel accomplished, like I got something done. You can actually walk around the new shop and not have to walk through a maze of pallets to find one thing. Now the part that sucks is that if what is in those pallets that I put up and I need something out of one of those pallets, that's gonna suck because our forklift is broken. It leaks transmission fluid like a nobody's business. The guy came out today to look at it. He's like, "This is the number right here that I need to get the part." And he's like, "You guys couldn't find this number?" And I was like, "I sent you a picture of that, and you laughed." Well, my boss sent him a picture of like 3 different things, and the last one was the... Mary Jane, what are you doing? You have that crazy cat look. Tail's panting back and forth really fast. The mouth's open like she's sitting there like she's a cougar, like she's ready to go pounce on something and bite something. She's just got that crazy cat look. She's a crazy cat. So that's the only thing that sucks about putting the pallets up like that. We ended up borrowed the neighbor's forklift. Luckily, he let us borrow it again. But ours is getting fixed now that we found the correct stamping on the frame to identify our Hyster. The Hyster is the brand name of the forklift. So hopefully that'll be fixed soon, and we can use it to actually get pallets down and reorganize pallets and all of that good stuff, because right now we just kind of like threw everything up on shelves and we're like, okay, just put this up on there, just put this up there, just put this up there, just put that up there. And I go, we're gonna need that like in the next couple of days. Just put it up there. Okie dokie. You can go looking for it when we need it, because I ain't. So, I need a drink. I'm drinking Kool-Aid. God, that Kool-Aid's good. It's called Sharkleberry Fin. It's delicious. So, another thing I wanted to talk about was the Patreon. I've had a lot of questions about Patreon in the last week or so. Just other creators asking, how do you set up a Patreon? Is it easy? What do you do? I helped Sister Christy. If you guys don't know who she is, it's Crafting with Christy. I helped her over the weekend. Kind of gave her ideas of what to do for perks for the Patreons. It's a video I've been thinking about making, but I don't want to show my Patreon. And the only reason I say I don't want to show my Patreon is because I've had people lately go, oh, I was going to join your Patreon, but I noticed that it says that you get like $150 a month from your Patreon. I go, yeah, it's because of everybody's monthly donation. That's what it would be at the end of the month. They're like, well, I'm not donating to you if you're already getting that much money. I'm like, okay. Why does Patreon show that? That's my question. That should be for me to see, not nobody else to see. So I've had like 2 people say, I ain't going to become a Patreon if you already make that much money. Well, good. I don't want you to join my Patreon. I want people that care and want to watch content join my Patreon. But I was thinking about making a video of how to create a Patreon, what to, because I know some people that make a Patreon and they don't do anything for the Patreons. They just use it as to get money. They don't give perks to their Patreons. They don't give them extra stuff. Like mine, I have mine set up so it's still not set up 100% because I haven't added wood burning or anything like that to it. I need to find time and start getting stuff done because I have like 10 Patreons now, so I have a lot of stuff to get to making to get sent out to Patreons. But anyways, my brain, you guys, my brain feels like I haven't slept in a week. I don't know what the heck is the deal. I go through phases. Anyways, so I was thinking about making a video showing you guys how to set up a Patreon, showing you guys my perks that I give my Patreons, which my perks are like, you get sneak peeks on unboxings. I am going to be doing a live stream for Patreons, and I think I found my date and my time, but I gotta verify it with a couple people that I gotta verify it with my Patreons before I go ahead and set that up. Hey, I don't want your trash drill. But I'm thinking about doing live streams on once a month on Friday night. And it'll probably be a later live stream. So like 8:30, 9 o'clock my time. And I know that might not work for a lot of people. But that's kind of a time that works for me. And inevitable, whatever works for me is the best. But I still want to work out a time for my Patreons to be able to come in and join, because there's no sense of doing a live stream if there's no Patreons there, you know? So some of my perks is to give extra videos, live streams, mine, I'm going to do like every 3 months or so. I'm going to do a mail out and send you a little something in the mail with some goodies. This color's got some trash drills. Some projects that I've worked on specifically for Patreons, like wood burning, Native American beading. Eventually, everybody's gonna get a bracelet. Due to time, like I tell my boss all the time, I'm one person. And there's starting to gather up quite a few of you guys. So just be patient. I will get things done. Oh my God, brain. Please just work. I tell you guys. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm so tired, like I have not slept in a month. I don't get it. So that's just some perks of my Patreons. I've helped a couple people. Now just given ideas for kickbacks to the Patreons. I just joined a couple more Patreons myself. I love supporting my fellow creators. And alright, I gotta pause because my brain is not working. I'm gonna go run circles in my house. Hopefully wake my brain up, because all my brain is thinking right now is just sleep. Just go close your eyes, go to sleep. Okay, I think I'm ready to do this. You guys ready? Let's go! So, right now, we're going to talk a little bit about Trapper Do Friday. That's my boy! Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I can't believe his birthday is coming up this Sunday, you guys. My boy's going to be 4. He grows so fast. Yeah. So, I listened to some church music, and it woke me right up. The Dukes of Hazzard in my DNA. Yeah. That shit wakes me right up. It's my favorite jam right there. So, we're going to talk a little bit about Trapper. his birthday is Sunday. He'll be 4 years old. Somebody asked me the other day if they can send him something. And I said, sure. I don't have a problem with that. So, if you guys ever want to send anything to me, to Trapper, for the channel, or whatever it is, and you don't have my phone number, no, my phone, why would I give you my phone number to send me something? Sleepy brain. My address. Email me, send me a message on Instagram, and if I know who you are, I will send you my address. No crazy people showing up, because I live in the sticks with the Hicks and the firearms. So, show up at my house, you're probably going to get some firearms. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we had that discussion. So, I can't believe he's going to be 4. I got some special stuff for him. I got to go run into town this week and get him some goodies. Since it is his birthday. Go get him a nice big bone. A couple other goodies. I have to go get Phoenix some stuff. Phoenix is doing fantastic. If you guys don't know who Phoenix is my albino Pac-Man frog. And he is just, I don't know if Phoenix is growing like a wildfire. That frog, holy crap. That frog is getting big. I don't know if I ever remember one of my old frogs growing this fast. But thinking back, my old frogs I got from a friend of my dad. So when I got them, they were pretty much already full grown. So that explains why I don't remember my frogs growing so fast. But yeah, he or she, whatever it is getting plump and has an appetite, you guys. An appetite like I have never seen in a frog before. Phoenix's favorite food right now is night crawlers. I dangle a night crawler in front of Phoenix's face, and holy cow, he just starts biting in the air at trying to get the food. And I'm just like last night, no, not last night, he didn't eat last night. He didn't want to eat last night because he ate a big worm the night before and never came out of the dirt to eat. I pulled him out, tried to get him to eat. He went back into his hole and burrowed himself down into the side where the heater is at and was like, nope, I'm just going to go to bed. So I left him alone. Then I give him his night crawler. I go back and forth between night crawlers and crickets with him. He likes the crickets, but he I think his favorite right now is night crawlers because I dangle a night crawler in front of his face, and that frog, I swear, if he could jump, he would jump out of that tank and be like, just give it to me now. Like, he's like just jumping in the air trying to get it when I'm not even close to the tank yet. Like, I got to the tank last night. I pulled the lid off of it. He starts jumping and trying to bite whatever he's trying to bite. I'm like, dude, I haven't even got your food. All I was doing is taking the lid off so I can be prepared to walk over and drop his food in to him. Oh no, he was like, just feed me now. Oh, I hear the boy. I don't know if he's coming this way or not. But I hear the trapper man. So, let's talk about Phoenix. You guys, this might creep some of you guys out, but it may not. I don't know. I have a very low thyroid issue, and I don't have a regular, like, bathroom schedule. Whenever my stomach says it's time to go, it's time to go. So today, at work, there was 2 times where I was busy working, and all of a sudden my stomach was like, nope, it's time to go. And I dropped everything I was doing and I ran to the bathroom. And I get a little bit of heat from, why are you in the bathroom so much? It's like, well, I don't have like a normal schedule to go to the bathroom. My stomach has a mind of its own. I have a low iron deficiency, so I take iron pills. If you guys know anything about taking iron pills, it constipates you. Okay? My stomach tells me when it's time to go. I don't say, okay, I'm gonna go in and do my business this morning. I don't have that privilege. I run to the bathroom whenever the stomach tells me it's time to go. But I don't know. I got a little bit, not much. I just told my boss, I was like, hey, look it. I have an irritable stomach, and I'm taking iron pills because I'm low in iron, and my stomach is the one that tells me when it is time to go and when it's not time to go. I don't just wake up in the morning and go, oh, guess what? It's time to go to the bathroom. No, I don't have that privilege. Iron pills suck. Anybody out there takes iron pills, you know what I'm talking about. It's not fun. I asked my doctor, I said, is there anything else I could take? He was like, what? And I said, I just want something to help me. I feel like I'm constipated all the time. Well, take like Metamucil. I'm like, oh my god, no. So yeah, my boss, not my boss, my doctor thinks he's like a jokester. He's like, oh, we'll take like Metamucil or something. That'll help you. And I go, well, I don't want to like, I don't know. He's like, well, what are you talking about? And I said, well, I just want to be more regular. That's all. He's like, well, take some X-Lax then. Oh, you're just quite the little jokester today, ain't you, Dr. Finch? Tell you what. It's hard to be. It's hard to take that guy serious sometimes because he's been my doctor since I was a little kid. So I've known him pretty much my whole life. So his little jokes are hilarious. I have to humor that. He tries. But it's like, I just want a little help. That's all. Anyways, I was probably grossing you guys out, but that's something I go through on a daily basis. I can't help it. It's, you take an iron pill, things don't happen the way they should. But anyways, so, you guys, it rained today, yesterday. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. and Thursday, and be Saturday. Friday is supposed to be clear with some cloud cover, and then rain again, and then rain again, and then rain again, and then rain again. So, yay, we are getting some rain. And I ain't talking about like a little bit of rain. It's straight like torrential freaking downpour today at work. Like, holy shikes. Like, we had the shop door open for a little while because I don't know. I really don't know. I got to work this morning, and we had the neighbor across the way, it's forklift, borrowing it. They left yesterday, and they said, well, just keep it in your shop, and we'll get it in the morning. And we're like, cool. So my boss wanted to take it over to him first thing this morning so they can have it back. So he left the shop wide open. The roll-up door just wide open. It starts like torrential downpour. And he's like, help me come get this out of the back of my truck because it's getting wet. So I was like, okay. And then, so stuff inside the shop's getting wet. It's like, why'd you leave that door up? I said, I didn't open that door. You did. Why do you expect me to go close it? I ain't your freaking servant. You opened it. You can easily go close the damn thing. So I closed it. Luckily, I closed it when I closed it because it rained so bloody hard for a good, no lie, no lie, an hour, 15 minutes straight downpour. Our driveway at work looked like a river. Like, I drove my little Honda today, my little car. It went through one of the mud puddles, or one of the puddles, because the landlord's a cheap ass and doesn't fix anything. So we have to deal with puddles out front. But, so I was driving through one of the puddles, and it was so deep that water got on the belt of my motor, and it started squeaking. Tell how deep water is when it hits the belt of the motor, and it starts squeaking. So yeah, the puddles were deep. Let's put it that way. Yay. Throwing diamonds. So I have a question. What do you guys call diamonds? When I first started diamond painting, I used to call them diamonds. I used to call them drills. I hate when people call them resin. They're not resin. Well, part of them are resin, part of them are acrylic. It depends on who makes them, what company makes them. This one feels like it doesn't want to sit all the way. Oh, it just clicked. Must not have pushed it in all the way. So, I like to call them diamonds because I diamond paint. You know? I don't drill paint. So, in the comments, let me know what you guys call them. I used to call them drills. I used to call them diamonds. Now I just pretty much call them diamonds because I'm a diamond painter. And yeah. I'm a midnight toker. I don't know, that song just popped into my head. My boss left today to go run into town and run some errands and make some deliveries of jobs that were kind of pressing. We deliver a lot of work to customers. We don't really mind. We just have to kind of plan out our day a little bit better if we have deliveries to be made. And right now, my boss has tried to get me to make deliveries, and I've told him this whole epidemic going on, I'm not going to town and making deliveries. When it's done and over with and people are allowed to go out and to public and, everything's kind of back to normal, then I will go back and I will start making deliveries. But as of right now, I am not making deliveries. I have an elderly dad at home who has respiratory issues. I don't need to bring this crap home to my dad. Knock on some wood. It's my head. My dad is happy and healthy, no issues, hasn't gotten any sickness from this. My doctor, which is my dad's doctor, he started my dad out like right when the whole thing started going down. He started having my dad take some like Mucinex and different stuff like that, and my dad's like, I could actually breathe, Jeremy. It is absolutely insane how well this stuff works. And I told you, Mucinex is like the best of the business. Like, whenever I get sick and it's like a head sickness where I can't breathe or anything, Mucinex, that stuff is the best. So let's see, anything else going on? I have a Treasure Studios art unboxing coming to Patreons first, of course. That will be up. I'll put that up Thursday for Patreons. And then it'll go up on Monday to general YouTube public posts. Always gotta give Patreons something to watch. So to all of my Patreons that watch my channel, please let me know if you'd be interested in a live stream on a Friday night. Once a month, Friday night live stream. It'll be at I'm thinking like the middle of the month. Trap. You're loud, boy. Like in the middle of the month, because I do my everyday or my weekly live on Saturday, and then once a month at the end of the month I go live in the morning, just to have a chance for everybody across the pond or across the US. Oh, my jam! Sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. It was the, what's the word for her? I don't want to call her my girlfriend because she's not my girlfriend. The sidekick. I guess you could call her the sidekick. She was called. Mary. Anybody want a cat? She's 8 years old. She'll be 9 soon. She's a little bit on the psychopath side. She'll love to sleep in bed with you, but you can't touch her. I rolled over last night and put my hand on her and kind of snuggled up to her, and yeah, that was the wrong move. I got straight attacked. From there on out, she sat there and tried biting me. Like every 2 seconds, she would come over and bite a hold of my arm, like, and this section, she'll grab a hold of it and just like kind of pull her mouth on it as I'm sleeping. I'm like, okay. I just gave her a swat on the butt. I said, just go away. I'm trying to sleep here. Just go away, cat. She finally snuggled up next to me and let me put my hand on her and actually give her some lovin's. She just needs to be told what to do. She knows. She just needs to be taught, I guess. I don't know. She's just stubborn. Stubborn. So anyways, my sidekick called, talked to her for a few minutes. She's heading home from the night classes and wanted to talk to me for a minute, which was nice because I don't get to talk to her as much as I would like, because usually when I'm up, she's sleeping or she's in class because she's been taking a boatload of classes right now. So, let's see. I don't have a clue what I was talking about. I got sidetracked, woman. You sidetracked me. Oh, I was talking about Mary Jane being a psycho, but I think I was done with that. There's only so much you could talk about a psycho cat. Oh, I just had a sneeze attack. Luckily, I was right at the edge of the phone and I could pause it before I went into a full-out sneeze. I've had the worst case of allergies the past week and a half. Like, I don't know what the heck I got into. And the weirdest part of it was I was at work when it hit, and it was just like I came into something, I don't have a clue what it was, and I just had an allergy attack. Started sneezing off the wall. I don't know. Luckily, it's raining now, and it's knocking a bunch of this pollen down because our trees are full of pollen because they're all growing. They're all putting off leaves. They're all putting off pollen. The birds and the bees are buzzing and happy. There's leaves growing back on the trees. But luckily for us, the rain has came in, and it rained so bloody hard here the last 2 days that luckily it's knocking this pollen down, and hopefully my allergies will lighten up. I've had to take allergy pills. Usually I take one and I'm good. This week I had to take 2. I was like, I'm dying. Just dying, y'all. Okay, so I got sidetracked. You sidetracked me, woman. I was going to talk about something, but I don't remember what I was going to talk about. I don't remember what I was going to talk about, but the boy just walked into the room and got on his chair. So, say hello, Trapper Man. Yes, he's such a handsome boy. And then somebody else is in the room as well. She uses that wolf painting to climb up to get up there. That's why I yell at her, because she's climbing on my Diamond Art Club with her claws. Psycho Kitty. Yes, I love you, but you're Psycho Kitty. I can't wait till this wall is done with all my wolf wall. I got a couple more wolf paintings. Probably gonna have to reorganize a little bit. That Treasure Studios art wolf is definitely going on that wall. It'll be another centerpiece. I may actually end up have to change it to this wall behind me, because I don't know if it's going to have enough space. This wall behind me is a whole wall. Same as that, it's just doesn't have these cabinets on this side. So there'll be a lot more room. But we'll see how that goes when I get to that point. Oh, and there will be 2 Treasure Studio Arts wolves. Actually, there'll be 3. Yeah, buddy. And then if I ever finish that crafty mint sitting there in my closet, there'll be 4 added to that wall. But that crafty mint, it's got disrespectful popping drills right now, and I ain't about that life. That's why it was put up into the closet, and it hasn't been touched since. So, say goodbye to the boy, and say goodbye to the shithead up there. I need to organize. I need to organize over there. That new Treasure Studios art wolf that I got, it don't even fit in that slot. And then my coloring stuff on this side, it's all a mess. It's kind of gotten overrun by my Centro and my yarn, which I need to play with that again. I have too much going on that I need to play with. So when I started the new craft, I was like, do I really need a new craft? Do I really need something else to add to the channel? And I actually had a couple people ask me, are you going to be able to pull this off? Of course! Don't know when, but yeah. But I'm actually extremely excited for wood burning. It's been something that I've been wanting to work on for a while. I got some wood pieces today, which is a lot better wood. I got a couple of different sizes, and I will be playing with that tomorrow. Who goes live tomorrow? Sister and both my sisters, Tia and sister. Yeah, Sister Addiction and Tia go live tomorrow. If you guys don't know who Sister Addiction is, go check her out. It's Diamond Art Addiction. And then Tia, I don't miss the live of Tia's. She's a sweetheart. It's always a good time in there. But, yeah. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. You guys, the squirrels will not leave my brain. Or I think my brain is just sleep deprived, so it thinks it's dealing with squirrels all day long. I don't know. But as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go throw it into an edit real quick, and I'm going to bed. I need my beauty sleep, y'all. I need my beauty sleep. I don't feel like I'm getting any sleep. Like I always say, I'll sleep when I'm dead. That sounds horrible, but I say that all the time because I go through spells where I don't sleep. And then I sleep. Anyways. So I will be posting probably a video sometime probably it'll be a Trapper birthday video. I'm just trying to think of when I'll post it. And if I gotta go to the store this week, I gotta go grocery shopping something fierce. I have food in my house because my freezer is full of food. I mean, we grow our own cows, so we never run out of meat. I need, like, the necessities. So yeah, I just need the extra stuff to make, like, a full meal. I have no milk. I don't drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant, but you can't have cereal without milk. Oh wait, you can, because I love eating dry cereal. Good God. It got hot in here. I'm sweating all of a sudden. That fireplace is a rip-roaring out there. Yes, I started a fire. It was chilly in the house. It was only like 58 today. So it wasn't a very warm day today with all the rain that we have. And my house don't have a heater in it, so I can't just kick on the heater. I have a wood stove. So to warm my house up, I have to make a fire. And plus, I have animals I have to think about. Making sure that they're staying warm and safe. I put those down in the wrong spot. And like today, Trapper, when I got home from work, it was pouring down rain. He did not care. He had to go to the bathroom. And then, instead of coming in, he decided that he was just gonna go run around. Sorry, I had to plug my phone in. I was about ready to die. He decided he's just gonna go run around in the rain and chase the thunder and lightning around because the thunder was rolling and the lightning was cracking. You know that good old Garth Brooks song, Thunder Rolls? Yeah, so Trapper is a psycho when it comes to thunder and lightning. My dad was like, oh, he's scared of it. He's scared of it. I go, he's not scared of it. Watch him. He goes, what do you mean watch him? I said, watch him. Every time the thunder would crack and then the lightning would hit, Trapper would start barking. The exact same way he barks when he hears a gunshot. He's expecting something to be dead. So he thinks somebody's just shooting a big gun. And he's expecting it to be dead. And he's telling them off by barking at them. Telling them, haha, you missed. You can't shoot your gun. Although, he doesn't understand. It's thunder and lightning. That's my boy. He's always been like that with thunder and lightning. He's not afraid of it at all. He just runs around, barks at it, because he thinks it's... I think he thinks it's a gunshot. And he thinks he should be retrieving what was shot. That's his job. So, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and start posting to my other channel more. I've kind of fallen away from my other channel. Haven't posted anything over there in probably 7 months, 8 months, something like that. But I need to get back over to that channel and start putting content on it. But then I was thinking, you guys love Trapper so much that I could just add an extra video into this channel of Trapper or Mary Jane or Phoenix or the fish, instead of consistently working on 2 channels. I'll just do the one channel, because if you guys don't know what JTMJ stands for, that stands for Jeremy, Trapper, Mary Jane. JTMJ. That is the initials of me and my kids. I get asked that a lot. What does JTMJ mean? It's just the initials of my fur babies and myself. So let me know if you guys would like to see it on 2 channels or 1 channel. I'm good either or. I just need to start doing more. I'm also in the process of taking a bunch of pictures, because I have pretty much used up all of the pictures of Trapper that I have on my phone or my secondary phone to post to his Instagram. I don't want to do repeat photos and use the same photo twice or something like that. I want it to be all new photos, so I'm working on taking a bunch of photos or videos of him so I can kind of have a backlog, so to say. Everybody seems to love Trapper Do and his Instagrams. So, I'm going to get back to that. No. Get in there. And just keep on pushing videos out. I want to do a coloring video again. I need to get back to coloring. I haven't colored in a while. I've been busy and trying to stay consistent with, well, this diamond painting has had me for a little while. I should have this painting done by now, but you already know I work, do YouTube, blah, 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 blah. I don't have to tell you guys already know. I'm a busy person. I work a lot of hours. I do YouTube 4 days a week, plus come home and take care of my babies and take care of animals. We have a cow right now that has pink eye that we're trying to treat. He didn't have it when he showed up here. He just all of a sudden, like 2 days ago, it popped up. It could be something to do with he got something in his eye, or it's just flat out pink eye. So my dad was trying to put the medicine in his eyeball, and it wasn't working, so I went out and grabbed my lasso, and I lassoed him, and my dad's like, he's going to drag you. He didn't do nothing. I lassoed him, calmed him down, I walked up to him, I made a harness out of my lasso to go over his face, I pulled him over to the fence where my dad was, my dad treated his eye, I took it off of him, and he just walked away. Like, thank you for helping me. My eyeball was hurting. It's crazy how animals, they know if they're in pain or if they're hurting, and a human is going to help them. They just let you. So, I think I have talked all I wanted to talk. Running through my head right now saying, did you say everything you wanted to say? Which I have no clue, because I had talking about a bunch of different stuff, and I don't think I even talked about any of what I was planning on talking about. But whatever, it don't matter. So I think that's where I'm gonna call it a night. It is getting late here. It's 10:30. I gotta go make a phone call when I get done here. She said she was gonna be home soon, so make a phone call and try to stay up. Not to stay up so late. Yeah. So if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And as always, remember to have peace, love, and respect for one another. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.